Here's integrated math 3. This is on page 7. It's problem 10. It says 1.15 million people live in a circular region with a population density of 18,075 people per square kilometer. Now find the radius. So usually population density will say something like, yep, there's only 5 people per square mile. So it's usually written as like people per, let's write this, people in millions. This is population density here, pop density. So this is, if they say density, it means like, you know, how dense are the people? Are they all crawling all over each other, or are they spread out? So they'll say that usually in square mile. This one's in square kilometers. So it's the how many people per square kilometer. So, and then I can just fill in the numbers. So it already says that there's this many people that live in this region. So I can say it's 1.15 people per square kilometer, but I don't know how many square kilometers are in this circle. So I think, so you know, I think I'm going to use A for area, like, because that would be the area of the circle. So now I have that, I have 1.15 over the A. That's the population density, because it's how many people there are per square mile. That's people per square mile. We just don't know how many, well, they're not miles, they're kilometers. We just don't know what the area is yet. Let me write A, area, there we go. So we know that that number, though, is 18,075 people. That's the population density. So this is the little formula for population density. We filled in the numbers we could. We don't know the area yet, but we know that the population density is 18,075 people. So now I can solve for the area. So I'm going to just multiply both sides by A. And then these A's will cancel out, and I'll have 1.15, and remember these are in millions, is 18,075 times A. And if I want the area, I can divide both sides by 18,075. And remember these are millions, so that's going to give me the area. But I don't want to put that in my calculator. 1.15 million is the same number as 1 like this. That's how you can write 1.15 million. I'm going to put that in my calculator. Oh, I already have it in there. So I wrote in my calculator I wrote that big number divided by that number, and I got 63.62. This is the how many square kilometers there are in that circle right there. This is the area. Okay. Now I'm not done, because they asked me for the radius. So now I have to remember that area equals pi r squared. But I know the area now, finally, it's 63.62. And that's equal to pi r squared, because we're just trying to find the radius here. And divide by pi. And so I know that r squared is going to equal whatever 63.62 divided by pi is. So I have a pi key. I got 20.25-ish. And then if that's the radius squared, but I want to know the radius. So I have to square root both sides to get the r by itself. So that gives me with a radius of about, take the square root of this number. So how can I do that? Square root answer equals. So I got about 4.5. And those are kilometers. So now we finally know the answer to the question. The radius of this circle is about 4.5 kilometers. Okay, so that was a long problem. And that's how you could show all your work.